Hey, what's up? This is Joe. This video is going to take you on a journey into the mountains of northern Arizona. Resting up in a pine forest outside of Payson. Venturing into the supposedly magical town of Sedona. And heading up one of the most picturesque roads in all the American Southwest as I continue the journey north. With the temperature in southern Arizona reaching in excess of 100 degrees Fahrenheit, I made a beeline for the mountains. There was a town called Payson which I'd been through briefly, but never stayed for any significant length of time. It was interesting to me because there was a large amount of national forest just on the outskirts of town, which would make the requisite daily commute a relatively simple affair. When I got to Payson, I picked up some lamb chops and water from the grocery store, then headed a couple miles outside of town to the Tonto National Forest. What I didn't realize until later is that I'd picked one of the absolute worst times of the year to come visiting. Memorial Day weekend was right around the corner, and my illusions of being at peace in the woods would soon be shattered by a never-ending stream of cars as people rushed into the woods to escape the oppressive heat of Phoenix. All right, a little bit of lamb chops. Not much left of this RV. God damn. So that'll give you an idea of the kind of place this is. It's really unfortunate too, because this is really convenient to town. It's a beautiful spot. As it is, I'm pretty much out of the wind, which is another story, man. Fighting the winds again today. My shoulders are shot. I need to take a rest for a few days and kind of let everything heal up. It'd be like working the same body part several days in a row, and eventually it becomes actually not beneficial, but actually could be injurious. The people across from me got a crazy freaking young collie that came charging at me. Fortunately, they got it under control in time, but man, I don't know what it is about people and their dogs on public land. Not really a smart idea if you care about your dog. laundry day. I'm gonna give these things a try. My buddy Randall in Alamogordo hooked me up with these laundry detergent sheets. 30 of these sheets in there. It weighs absolutely nothing. You don't have to worry about any kind of liquid bottle unscrewing or any kind of a pouch getting punctured, and covering everything else with a sticky laundry detergent like residue. All right, laundry came out smelling fresh and clean. I'd have to give those laundry sheets a thumbs up. They seem to work really well, super lightweight, and don't contain any liquid. Unbeknownst to me, this is Memorial Day weekend. Everybody tells me the traffic's about to get absolutely next level insane. Today's, I guess, Thursday. They're saying people are already crowding in. It's pretty damn crowded. So just got done doing some grocery shopping. Got basically as much stuff as I can carry. 3 gallons of water plus a 1.5 liter bottle. So sardines, beef jerky, that kind of thing. And just planning on hunkering down for as long as possible in the woods. All right, lunchtime. This is something my buddy Ray had introduced me to. It's cochinita pibil, which is a style of barbecued pork from the Yucatan region of Mexico. It gets pretty challenging being on the road and eating basically sort of a meat-based diet, meat and vegetables pretty much. So I was happy in looking at the ingredients of this that there's not a lot of BS in there. It's all pretty natural stuff. I mean, pork meat, annatto paste, water, blah, blah, blah. Apple cider vinegar, tomatoes, spices, salt, and garlic without colorants and preservatives, which is pretty cool. And it is, interestingly enough, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, which is the Sinaloa cartel headquarters. It makes me wonder if maybe they got a piece of this company. I really wouldn't be surprised if that is the case, but I'm gonna fire this up. I got some diced green chilies, roasted and peeled, from my buddy Randall in Alamogordo. So throw some of these chilies in there, ought to be pretty good. Smells pretty decent. Doesn't smell bad. It's not overly processed, and like I said, I mean, zero sketchy chemicals in it. It's all pretty natural. These Army issue can openers are great. They take up absolutely zero space. I carried it around on my keychain. That's a lot of chilies. Hope these are not too spicy. All right, that smells absolutely fantastic. And just to spice things up a little bit, I got a new hot sauce to try. So this is gonna be a little bit of Joe's hot sauce review. Yeah, so basically this is Lola's. Was happy to find this in one of these small plastic bottles. Very natural ingredients: red jalapeno peppers, distilled vinegar, lime juice from concentrate, water, garlic, salt, orange habanero peppers, and this is made out of West Des Moines, Iowa, interestingly enough. So my impression is this is kind of a Louisiana style hot sauce, but instead of red cayenne peppers, they're using red jalapeno peppers as the main ingredient with a bunch of other delicious sounding stuff. The garlic hits you right away. I'm going to try to pour a little capful like that. Cheers. Very, very garlicky. If you love garlic, you would love this. A lot more picante than a typical Louisiana style hot sauce made with cayenne peppers. This has got some kick to it. It says it's only 1 on their heat scale, but yeah, this will put hair on your chest. Pretty damn good, actually. Thicker than a Louisiana style hot sauce, but contains no artificial binders. Let's see what this cochinita pibil is all about. Man, that's great. Not good, but great, especially with those green chilies. Spicy, fatty, porky deliciousness, man. You would never think eating this that it came out of a package. I'm really kind of amazed. Typically, seeing a pouch of pre-cooked meat on the grocery store shelf, I wasn't expecting much. This is fantastic. All right, camp's down in there somewhere in the bottom of this valley. There's the dirt road, and there's the highway, which has been full of traffic. Everybody's got the weekend off for Memorial Day. Look at all those cars. This place definitely looks like it has the potential to have a mountain lion den somewhere in here, probably. I've been seeing a bunch of really big lizards crawling around the rocks and stuff. Haven't really seen or heard any rattlesnakes. But yeah, just hiked up to the top of this mountain. This is the only cell reception that I have out here. Down at camp, it's absolutely zero. So, in case you haven't noticed, this is a trashy spot. Garbage bags, litter all over the place. There was a half a loaf of garlic bread sitting here when I got here, and I kicked it into the ditch. It's been down there for several days now, and nothing has even touched it. There are some giant fat squirrels around here. None of them are interested. And there was a couple camping over there with a big ass collie, and even the dog wasn't interested. So, I mean, if even the animals in the woods and the dog won't touch it, I mean, where's RFK Jr. when you need him? Speaking of that dog, I finally got a chance to use this air horn. I love dogs, but I just don't like them in my business. If there's some kind of a non-lethal way of dealing with the dog, I'm all about it. So the dog comes over the dry creek bed over here, starts getting all up in my shit, barking like a son of a bitch. I was sitting in my tent, not even doing anything. So anyway, I give this guy, the dog, a thing. The dog just freaks out and falls off the side of the bank and runs back up to where they're camping. I was just like, yes, man. It's the most irresponsible freaking thing, specifically for the dog. It's really a pet peeve of mine. So I've really been looking for some kind of a way to deter the dog. I love dogs, like I said. So I'm just pleased as punch that this air horn works great. All right, been in this spot for about a week. This is Tuesday, the day after Memorial Day, and it's the first morning that hasn't been absolutely freezing cold. It's still pretty cold, obviously, but either I'm getting used to it or it's starting to warm up. So I'll take this as my cue to continue heading north. I got a package to pick up in Sedona, Arizona, which is probably one of the most beautiful places in the United States. But around this time of the year, it's also one of the most crowded and one of the most touristy. So that's just the unfortunate truth of being in the Southwest. It's absolutely beautiful. And when the weather's good, that means everybody else is going there too. From Payson, I headed up 260 to Cottonwood, then made a right onto 89A towards Sedona. Pretty beautiful freaking Walgreens. Basically all the businesses, no matter what it is, kind of have this red sandstone looking color to them. Absolutely beautiful town. I'm not quite as knocked out by it as I was the first time I came here, and I would venture to bet that for a lot of people who have been living here for like decades, they probably take it for granted and even don't even notice it going about their daily lives. But undoubtedly one of the most beautiful towns in the entire United States. And this is why this place is so ridiculously crowded. Absolutely indescribable natural beauty. There's a cool cactus flower. Not sure what kind of cactus that is. Probably one of the richest places in the United States. Traditionally, a lot of hippies and new age people have been flocking to this area for its supposed energetic kind of vibrations and healing sort of energy. And I don't really know anything about that, but it is beautiful. I spent the next couple hours at the Sedona library charging up my laptop and editing content, then got back on 89A heading toward Flagstaff. I'd nearly forgotten that I was just about to enter one of the most gorgeous stretches of road in the entire American Southwest. That's the money shot right there, baby. Wow. Absolutely incredible. And that's the twisty stretch of road that I just came up. On the map, it looks like just a crazy zigzag. Most of that road's not very curvy until you get to this point when you're actually climbing up this mountain pass right here. So supposedly there's some national forest dispersed camping about 2 miles up the road. Hopefully it's not crazy crowded. Here we go. Not pretty, but it's free. That's the most level spot I could find out here. I can only imagine during the weekends and holidays and stuff, this whole place is completely packed to capacity, but the only problem is that it's like solid rock, and getting a stake into that ground was pretty difficult. I was really happy to find these. This is Idell's chicken sausage, made without antibiotics or nitrites or nitrates and stuff like that. It's got pretty natural ingredients, but this is by far my favorite, and they only seem to stock these in certain stores. I can't find them most of the time. The roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese, this is just absolutely the best variety that they make. I was really happy to find that. And to go along with it, I got some basil pesto. I looked at a bunch of the jars of pesto and saw a bunch of nasty ingredients like sunflower oil, all kinds of weird preservatives and stuff like that. This one contains the most natural ingredients of any of the ones that I saw. Extra virgin olive oil, fresh basil, Parmesan cheese, water, almonds, sea salt, fresh garlic, pine nuts, non-GMO lactic acid, spices, rosemary extract, blah, blah, blah. All pretty natural ingredients there. Yeah, I know from experience that this pesto sauce is going to be a great sort of a dipping sauce for these sausages. Not bad. So as always, if you enjoy this video, please hit like and subscribe. And as usual, I've included an optional donate link in the drop box for anybody that might like to contribute to this project. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the road.